Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, in this class I would like to give a brief introduction to Ilmul Balagha. What is Ilmul Balagha? Al Balagha, it's simply translated as rhetoric. Rhetoric in Arabic. And what is the definition of balagha in Arabic? Rhetoric, it means the art of speaking or writing in an effective manner. The art of conveying the message to the speakers and the readers. If you speak, the listeners should understand what you speak. And if you write, the readers should understand what you communicate to them. Literally, the translation of balagha, it comes from balaghat. Balagha means to reach or to attain, to arrive at or to get to. Technically, rhetoric at balagha, it means the art of reaching the utmost perfection in the style and the context of a composition. So there are various definitions of balagha, as I already said. The famous definition, it is say, al-balaghatu min qawlihim balaghtu al-ghaya idan tahaytu ilayha wa ballaghtuha ghayri. So the Arabs give the definition that balagha, it means if I have reached the desired cessation in a speech, therefore achieved, and I have communicated that to someone else, it is balagha. So if you communicate, if you arrive at the cessation in a speech, the conclusion or the clear communication in the speech, and it is understood by somebody else, it is called balagha. That's a simple definition. And al-balaghatu min sifatil kalam la min sifatil mutakallim. So the rhetoric is considered from the characteristics of speech, not of the speaker, because the speech can differ and the speakers can differ. But what is the context is balagha should be considered and taken out from the speech of the speaker, not consider the speakers, because all the speakers cannot speak in the same way all the times. The speech will differ. So what we have to take into consideration is speech. That's why the famous Arabic language scholar Khalil ibn Ahmad al-Farahidi says, al-balaghatu kalimatun takshifu anil baqiyya. So rhetoric is an expression that reveals the rest of expressions. Whatever is hidden, whatever is inside in your heart, inside in your mind, it will be exposed by your speech. So the speech is the hidden part of your mind. Sometimes, knowingly or unknowingly, we speak what is inside our mind. So that's why balagha plays a big role in communicating the intentions or inside your minds. And al-bahith, he says, balagha, it's a detailed definition of balagha. What is balagha? He says, al-fahmu wal-ifhamu wa kashfu al-ma'ani wa ma'rifatu al-i'rabi wal-ittisa'u fi al-lafzi was-sadadu fi al-nadmi wal-ma'rifatu bil-qasdi wal-bayanu fi al-ada'i was-sabab al-isharati wa idahu al-dalalah. It's a very comprehensive definition of balagha. He says, rhetoric is understanding first. You have to understand the meaning of the text and the context, and explanation, explaining the same to this listener, same to the audience, revealing the meanings, acquainting the syntax, everything is important. Dilating the expression, ittisa'u fil lafzi, dilating the expression, correcting the composition of words, composition of the letters, was-sadadu fil nadm, wal-ma'rifatu bil-qasd, knowing the meaning, understanding the intention for what you are speaking, for what you are delivering the speech. So you have to understand the motive of the speech. وَالْبَيَانُ فِي الْأَدَاءِ, that is very, very important. That is the style and performance. So the style and delivering of the speech. The people will be attracted because of your delivery, because of your performance. That's why Prophet ﷺ said, "Inna min al-bayan lis-sihra." There is a kind of attraction in the speech. And was-sabab al-ishara, the rationality of a reference and clarifying the connotation. So this is a very, very comprehensive definition of balagha. I believe you understood the context of balagha. And what are the various aspects of balagha? As I already said, al-balaghatu fil kalam min sifat al-kalam, la min sifat al-mutakallim. Al-balagha, the rhetoric, is considered from the speech, and the speech should be according to the situation, limuqtada al-hal, the necessary status, necessary circumstances, necessary situation, because in different situations you cannot deliver the same type of speech. For example, in an urgent matter, you cannot deliver a speech for half an hour. You have to be very, very short, so that everybody can understand the context and they can be aware. So muqtada al-hal is very, very important, necessary status, or according to the situation you can say. So the muqtada al-hal, it will be differing. It differs according to the so many things. Say muqtada al-hal takhtalifu tab'an li tafawuti maqamat al-kalam min tadhkirin wa itlaqin wa taqdimin wa dhikrin ila aksihi min ta'rifin wa qasrin wa ta'khirin وحذف وكذلك مقام الفصل والوصل والإيجاز والإطناب والمساواة. So the muqtada al-hal differs according to the variation in context, starting from indefinite articles, emission, expounding and mentioning to what contrasts it in definite articles, limitation, delaying, omission. As I already said, there are limitations, right? You cannot expand this speech as you wish. You have to limit, you have to shorten that. So omission, as well as disjunction, conjunction, laconism, periphrasis and parity. So these are all the various topics in balagha. It will be covered in Ilmul Ma'ani. So al-balaghatu tumayyiz al-fasih. What the balagha will do? It actually distinguish. البلاغة تميز الفصيح من غيره بالاحتراز عن الخطأ في تأدية المعنى. So automatically the balagha, rhetoric, differentiates the eloquent speaker from the rest. So you can understand who is eloquent and who is not so from the speech, from the deliver of the words. Because one who understands balagha, one who knows balagha, he will be very, very cautious and he will not make any mistake in delivering the speech or giving the explanation. So he will be very cautious. That's why the balagha plays a vital role in giving the clear expression of the words and the meaning, because it clearly differentiates from the eloquent from the rest. And there are other usages in balagha. Some people say fasaha. What is fasaha and what is balagha? Both are not same. Some people use al-fasaha wal-balagha in the same context or same meaning. That's not right. Fasaha is different, balagha is different. What is fasaha? Fasaha means al-dhuhur wal-bayan. That means the manifestation and elucidation. For example, if somebody said afsaha fulan amma fi nafsihi, that means somebody has clearly expressed what is in his mind. So it's clear explanation. And the people say afsaha subh, when the sun rises, the dawn breaks up. What they say? Afsaha subh. That means it appears. So both the meanings can be used for fasaha. One is expression and other one is that is appearance. So fasaha means clear expression. You have to understand. Okay. And Abu Hilal al-Askari, he says, al-fasaha tamamu alatil bayan. He says eloquence. You have to understand the difference between eloquence and rhetoric. Rhetoric is different, balagha and eloquence. Eloquence in speech is the pertinence of the articulatory apparatus. So, tamamu alatil bayan is a clear pertinence. By fasaha, by the eloquence only, the speech will be more attractive. The people will get attracted to the speech or the writings of a scholar because they will be very much attracted to the clear expression of the words, the eloquence, the people say. So, Riyadhuddin ibn al-Athir, he says, al-fasahatu mukhtassatul lafdhil lahirul baynul ma'luf isti'maluhu fattakhussu al-lafdha dun al-ma'na. So, fasaha, it is clearly pertain to the words, not the meaning. So, eloquent concerns the obvious and equivocal expression frequently used so that eloquence pertains to the expression without the meaning. It will not look at the meaning, it will look at only the words, the expression. It's called fasaha. Okay? If the meaning also is considered, it is balagha. So we can simply give the definition. الفصاحة أعم والبلاغة أخص وكل فصيح بليغ وليس كل بليغ فصيح. Very famous explanation. So eloquence is general and rhetoric is specific, whereas every fluent speaker is expressive. وكل فصيح بليغ. So whoever speaks fluently, he can be expressive, but not every eloquent speaker is fluent. وَلَيْسَ كُلُّ بَلِيغٍ فَصِيحٍ. One who understands balagha, one who knows balagha, he will not be called as fluent or eloquent, because eloquence is different, rhetoric is different. When you know rhetoric, you can be eloquent, right? But rhetoric is a tool, eloquency is the ultimate thing. So fasaha is different and balagha is different. And what are the basics of fasaha? If you say somebody is fasih, somebody is more eloquent, three things he has to avoid. If three things are not found in his speech or writing, you can say he is eloquent. So the expression or the word ought to be considered eloquent if they are void of three things. Only three things, and the three things are: first one is tanafur al-huruf, disharmony of letters. Letters should be in harmony. It's like a parade, it's like going in the military things. It should be in a line, it should not be in disharmony or dislocated. Everything should be in line, everything should be in order, it should not be any disorder. So tanafur al-huruf should not be there, disharmony of letters. And wal gharaba, this oddity. See, some people use very, very odd words in their speech or writings. It cannot be easily understood by every person. Some people cannot understand more eloquent words or the words that need dictionary, right? So the gharaba should be not be there, oddity. And mukhalafatul qiyas, very, very important. The grammar should not be violated, the grammar should be there. If somebody is considered as eloquent, he should be very much clear in grammar. If somebody is not understanding what is fa'il and what is maf'ul, he is mixing everything, he doesn't know what is masculine and what is feminine, he will not be considered as eloquent. So three things should not be there. And if somebody is said al-kalamu wa tarkibu fasiha, that means al-kalam, the speech and composition is eloquent, then there should not be three things. One is lu'f al-ta'lif, the flabbiness of composition. The composition, if it be very, very strong, it should not be very weak. And tanafur al-alfal, as I already said, tanafur al-huruf, it is tanafur al-alfal. The word, the expression should be in a coherent manner. There should not be any incoherence. And the last one, the intricacy of both expression and the meaning, like ta'qidu lafzan wa ma'nan. The words and expression, the meaning should be in order. There should not be any disorder. So these are the basics of fasaha. So if these things are not there, then easily we can identify that person who is speaking or writing is eloquent. He has the eloquency. So this is Ilmul Balagha, how it got its evolution, how it got its developed. See, you know Ilmul Nahw, grammar. Grammar is giving the focus on correct use of grammar, right? Whereas Ilmul Balagha focuses completely on the context and the eloquence of the language usage. For example, you say, At-talibu jayyidun. This is grammar, right? The student is good, right? Or you can say, Ar-rajulu shuja'un. The man is very, very strong or very brave. Ar-rajulu shuja'un. This is grammar. But balagha focuses on eloquence. You say the person is very brave. How much he is brave? For explaining this, you have to come up with balagha. You say, Ar-rajulu shuja'un kal asadi. The man is very brave like a lion. So this is eloquence and balagha. It comes to play when you focus on the eloquence of the knowledge. And the practical application of balagha is called as Ilmul Adab, the literature, Arabic literature. So practical application of balagha you can find in prose and poetry, both. Even when you speak the day-to-day affairs, you can find this balagha in this application. So the practical application of balagha is called as Ilmul Adab. And the Holy Quran was revealed in a magnificent rhetorical style and played a significant role in the evolution of Ilmul Balagha. When you recite the Quran, you can find the Ilmul Balagha, all the aspects, all the topics of Ilmul Balagha covered in the verses of Holy Quran. If you take Saja, it's there. If you take Iqtibas, it is there. If you take Jinas, there is the Quran, is in the Quran. Tashbih, Istiara, Kinaya, Majaz, whatever topic we need, it is there in Quran. The Quran played a very, very important role in the evolution of Ilmul Balagha. That's why Abu Hilal al-Askari, he says, the most worthy of knowledge to undertake and the best of it to be preserved after the realization of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a study of al-balagha and the knowledge of fasaha, through which the inimitability of the book of Allah, the holy book of Allah, the Quran, the most exalted, is affirmed. So in Quran, the Quran is the guidance for the mankind, but at the same time, for all the Arabic language related things, you can quote the verses of Holy Quran. For Arabic grammar, Holy Quranic verses are the examples. For balagha, the Quranic verses are the examples. It's not only for Arabic balagha and grammar, the entire Arabic literature. For entire Arabic literature, the Holy Quran plays a vital role. From the Quran, we can find all the relevant examples for balagha, for the evolution and the development of Ilmul Balagha from the beginning. So there are three branches of Ilmul Balagha, and one is Ilmul Bayan, Ilmul Ma'ani, and Ilmul Badi'. Ilmul Bayan is what? Expression of meaning in different styles, and literally means to make clear. Ilmul Ma'ani, it focuses on ma'na, as I already know, expression and the words. So there it comes ijaz, ithlaf, fasl, wasl, all the topics will be covered in Ilmul Ma'ani, whereas Ilmul Badi' is the very innovative knowledge and very attractive things will be covered in Ilmul Badi'. Muhassinatul Lafadiyya, Muhassinatul Ma'nawiyya, it is classified in two topics. One is muhassinatul lafziyya, the things which beautifies the sentences on the basis of words, and muhassinat al-ma'nawiyya, the things which beautify the expressions and the sentences by the meanings. So it can be said like the Ilmul Balagha, Saja, Iqtibas, Jinas, all these things will be covered under Ilmul Balagha. I think this brief introduction will give a clear picture and idea about Ilmul Balagha. I hope this Balagha class will be an eye-opener for each and every one of you, so that we can understand not only Ilmul Balagha but the Holy Quran and the prophetic traditions. Because if you understand what is tashbih, what is isti'ara, what is kinaya, what is saja, then easily you can identify and understand the meaning of Quran and Hadith. Without knowing these minute, unique things, you cannot understand, you cannot translate even the Quranic verses and prophetic traditions clearly. So students, I hope this class will be a great beginning for a great journey of ours in the field of Ilmul Balagha. Thanks for listening. Shukran jazeelan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.